We're gonna have to do these first 10 minutes again. All new file. And I'm gonna do it better this time. I'm gonna do my popcorn slurping thing. Just you wait. You need hard drive space, dog. Okay, Ryan, I think we can stop and we're just gonna redo the first 10 minutes.
No.
I think we have to.
No.
I think we have to, don't we?
I don't know. You know what? We just do the Black Demon, which you don't know what I mean when I say this, but
no, I do.
We don't.
He doesn't know it.
We just it's fine. Just it's
no,
fine.
But the only person, because you weren't talking.
You were
right
to nothing. Yes.
Right. That's a problem.
That's where the funny is, Daniel. In Black Demon, oh, you don't remember that one? Where I was recording in different rooms and on the floor and in the ceiling. And oh, Kenny, good news, though, because it turns out you and Daniel repeat a lot of the things I say anyway. So my audio was unusable, but you just repeated what I said, so you don't actually need me in for a lot of it. It's good. It's good. It's a good episode.
That's because we're good listeners. That's why we do that. That's active listening, Ryan, is telling you what you said.
It does fill the dead air. Yeah. Telling me what I said.
Fill the dead air.
Okay, now
and what you said.
I haven't turned it off yet. I see you are.
I haven't either.
I didn't think the hair tie was going to be a problem, and now I'm watching how you use it. I think it's going to be a problem.
Trying to stop me. I'm only doing this because this is getting thrown out. Throwing this in the trash.
Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrorble Opinions podcast, where I'm definitely not doing this again, because a horrible thing happened, and as always, I'm your, what the fuck did I even say last time, host Kenny.
I'm your host who has emotional support piggies, Daniel. Not slam piggies, emotional support piggies. You just hug them.
That was way better the second time.
That's the first step to a slam pig. I'm your host who started life having an excellent adventure but got lost and became a vampire and then drank all the vodka, which turned me into a Vlad, and now I fill up my car with board games anywhere I go. Ryan, does it make more sense the second time, Daniel?
No, it felt like you were rushing through it the second time. Like maybe someone, like you were reading like a hostage demand note or something on like a teleprompter.
Ryan, do you write down your bits?
Ryan, is someone off camera with a gun to your head?
Of course.
Ryan, do you have a podcast voice?
No.
Yeah.
Go.
Audience, did we ever tell you about the time Ryan accused us of having podcast voice?
Well, you do a thing at the intro. You say,
just for the intro.
You say, welcome, horrible people, to the Horrorble Opinions podcast.
Horrorble Opinions, my balls dropped.
Your horrible host,
Kenny. If you'll recall, I made fun of him the first time I heard it on Shark Side of the Moon.
And Daniel!
Fucking Shark Side.
And the Saturday Night Live band!
Yeah! I still don't remember. I don't remember what the fuck I said the first time.
Prog Rock.
Featuring musical guest Prog Rock.
You know what? It's actually fitting because this means this episode is like a prog recording. You know, we
that's fair.
We got the base of
everything at it.
We're promising you everything. We're delivering on nothing.
Act like you're hearing all this for the first time, okay?
They are.
Have you? No, you.
Oh,
have you ever felt passion for anything? You know.
I feel passion about hard drive space management.
Hard drive space.
That is my passion.
That's my passion as well.
Look, I had it set up to the correct hard drive last time, and somehow, for some reason, it reverted back to this one, because otherwise this would have happened last time, and it did not. I don't know what happened. I'm not happy about it. We had a great Easter bit. It was very tasteful.
Was it?
Oh, shit.
Wasn't going to be offensive at all.
Not at
Talking
all.
about people
That
getting
could
nailed
go
in the
bloopers.
holes. It's fine.
Yeah, getting filled in all three holes
It's fine.
at the same time.
Daniel mistook resurrection for erection. It's fine.
Well, you can't spell resurrection without erection. I think that's right. Is that right?
That's true. That sounds true.
You guessed it. What are we reviewing?
Oh, Destroy All Neighbors, 2024.
I like how Daniel just looked at me like he still didn't know.
He's gonna remember the word neighbors this time when he gives us that sweet, sweet synopsis it's gonna feel like the first time.
Feels like the first time.
Okay.
And don't worry, if you do worse this time, they can always cut in the other one.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Aspiring prog rock That's a genre of music. Musician.
You know what that is.
Huh?
You like prog rock, Daniel.
You love prog rock, Ryan.
I do.
Aspire. He's aspiring. he's a musician, and his aspiring genre of choice is prog rock.
He's doing a lot of aspiring. He should
He's
probably
an
get some
aspirer.
deodorant or some anti.
He needs some. He needs some. Some Aspire spray.
72-hour protection.
Don't you take a shower at some point to just wash it off? So wouldn't that be useless?
At the 73rd hour, Daniel.
Yeah.
That's
in this economy.
That's 3 days without a shower.
Who could shower that much in this economy? What does this aspiring prog rocker do?
Showers.
Nope.
I don't see a single shower in this whole movie.
That's
I do see
why
a bath.
his girlfriend left him.
Spoilers. That was a spoiler.
Aspiring prog rock musician loses his mind, goes cuckoo, coco, cray cray, and murders he destroys his neighbors. Not all of them. Is it all? No, it is all of them. Because that's the title of the movie.
I still don't think he really gets the blame for one of them. Like, I don't think that one is really his fault.
Anyway. And then we get Airheads meets something else. Could be Frighteners. could be something to be determined.
Definitely Airheads.
Definitely
Airheads.
Airheads.
100% Airheads.
Can't lock in on the horror aspect.
You think it's Airheads meets Evil Dead?
I mean, maybe. There's definitely Evil Dead type shenanigans here.
Oh, you know what the last recording had Ryan? It had Ryan going, blah.
Oh, yeah, when he was doing Vlad, I'm a vampire.
I'm a vampire, blah.
But that's a different movie and something about board games in a car that
What is he
nobody
a vampire
understands.
in?
Lost Boys.
When did he have board games?
Okay, well, so I took so it's Excellent Adventure, Bill and Ted, and then Alex Winter
the board games
is
from that,
a vampire in Lost Boys, and now he's Vlad.
Wait,
Yeah,
where did
he's
he get
an
the board game?
He is also
He played board games against Death in Bogus Journey.
What is
I
that?
think that's the second Bill and Ted movie.
also
But Death
in the
plays
rant
chess.
in the rant about them going to Big Ben. She says that he filled the car up with board games.
Oh.
And then I was glad
You
that
say
you recognized
rant?
that was
a story.
That's a good story.
I don't think
I
you would have
was
thought so
glad-
if you were on the receiving end of that.
Well, you know, during that scene, one of the cops looks at his gun like he's thinking about shooting himself.
Yeah.
We talked about Return of the Living Dead being an influence because of the property
Tar guy.
manager's
Right.
corpse.
Eleanor.
Tar man. Eleanor looks like the half zombie half zombie girl. She's not halfway turned into a zombie.
Living
She's like
dead
half a
girl.
body.
Huh?
That's a zombie from Return of the Living Dead. I think that's pretty clear.
Pretty clear.
Pretty clear. We got Icon, Alex Winter
Ryan
as
just
Vlad.
covered that.
And the lawyer.
Well,
He
so
never said his name.
this is
And the lawyer. There's a lawyer?
he's the public defender. I will say that
He's a great
this
lawyer.
is now
Did I
what
watch this movie?
what is the smaller version of a tater tot?
Oh.
Potato nubbin.
So we got so he's potato.
the nugget.
So he's tater,
Tater
tot
nugget.
Doug's son, Nugget,
Well, you can't call
Newton.
people nuggets. They don't like that.
It's just a small tot.
small tot.
He's just,
small
he's just a little tot.
yeah.
Little tot.
If anything, this guy should be the tater tot, and then Doug should be a full-on potato.
Doug is
That's
a
fine.
potato.
All right.
We got podcast favorite Jonah Ray. Now, you guys remember what movie we watched with Jonah Ray?
Suitable flesh.
There you go. There you go. See, we remember things. Why do people listen to us?
Because they're lonely.
Who was
Also,
the
it's
unsuitable Oh, Dave, the orderly. Okay.
The
He's
orderly.
tall
What Ryan forgot. Oh my God. You know the pig, Daryl?
Daryl the
Its
pig.
actual name is Kosher.
What?
It's Kosher the pig. That's his real name. Did you know that Kumal was in this? Money Frog was on the money about there being disasters tonight because it's all been a disaster. One after another. Man. We get sick opening licks though. There's like Meadley's going on. And there's all sorts of stuff. I don't know what prog rock is. Ryan claims he does. He says I do, but can you name one prog rock band?
No,
No.
Black Mages.
I don't turn them off when it comes on.
Hold on. I'm going to Google if Black
They don't-
Mages is prog rock.
I don't even know what station they would be on.
You like progressive house music?
Do I? Name one.
You do.
I'm not denying it. I just don't know what the fuck it is.
Black Mages, in genres listed, is progressive metal.
I don't know who the Black Mages are.
That's Uematsu's rock band?
Oh, all right. I know who the Black Mages are. I mean, I'm not denying that I like it. I just don't know what it is. There's lots of things I like that I don't understand.
Women.
Food, women. Well, you know, if you think
work.
you understand them, you've lost.
What's that? What are they all about? You know?
So they got secrets that we're not privy to.
We're not allowed to know.
And I bet it's cool shit.
Oh yeah, when they're always going places together.
Like, would they go to the bathroom together? I bet they got arcade machines in there.
Yeah, that's the secret. Because they're
they
all
don't want us to
stalls,
know.
right? I don't know what's in those stalls.
Like,
I'll tell you what's in it's Frogger.
Yeah, I'll peek into the main bathroom, not like to peek at people, but like, what's in here, you know? But I know they got it in the back. It's not where you can see through the door. Because they know if they open the door, you can see in there a little bit. They're not going to have the secrets up front. They're too careful.
Secrets
for
are
that.
in the back. Yeah.
Secrets. Keep your secrets in the back.
Keep it secret,
Probably
keep it safe.
Yeah, they're probably like playing quarters and shit.
Is that where you just like throw a quarter at someone's eye?
You bounce
What is
the
that?
quarter. No, you don't. What?
Yeah, you throw quarters of shit. Exactly. It's precisely what it is.
That's not even what I said.
He said throw them at their eyes, Ryan. And that's assault.
What did I say?
Okay. You said... I don't
Somebody
know what's going
needs
on.
to work on their listening ears. Did you
I
not
don't
put
know
them
what's
on
going
today,
on.
Ryan?
This is...
Do you want to just stop and do a round 3 then? Is that what I'm hearing?
Here we go.
No, this one rides, baby.
And clap.
This one rides. So we're getting these sick licks. We're coming in. We see a man in his apartment. I gotta ask, he's got one of those like board things over there, and there's like 50 wires on the board, and they're all like crisscross and stuff. Is that necessary? What does that even do?
It connects
What's
a
going
bunch
on
of
there?
instruments to monitors and panels, and there's like amps and there's
There's a lot
stuff.
going on there.
There's a
But it
lot
looked like
going
they're
on.
all crisscrossing onto the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know, the only time I've ever seen one of those in real life like that? An escape room.
Oh.
Because you're solving puzzles and whatnot. But I'm like, I think
Well,
that's
what
excessive.
is prog rock if not one big puzzle to be solved, huh?
Daniel, have you ever felt passionate about anything?
Didn't we did that? We already did that at the start, didn't we?
Yeah, but I still don't know.
Well, I told you, my passion is hard drive management.
I wish that was my passion. That would have passion. I wish that was my passion.
And you know what? I do have another passion. It's redoing bits that we already redid.
It feels so good.
That's my passion.
hate it.
And I have another passion, making fun of people who don't talk good, like you and Ryan sometimes.
Oh, like you don't talk good and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You know what? Okay, look at me. You're a bunch of glorified knob turners. That's what you are. Glorified
First off,
knob
You can't
turners.
say that. Okay.
It was
you
said
can't
multiple
say
times
that.
in this movie.
That's fair.
Now,
Okay. I got to
have
bridge
I
the
ever
bridges.
told you guys the story of Tickle Dick and Knob Gobbler?
Oh, my God.
Go on, Grandpa.
I'll wait.
Best let Grandpa get it out now.
It's actually not that good. You know what?
Never mind, Grandpa.
It sounds better than it is. So I'm gonna let your imagination just like think about what that could be about.
Does it have something to do with giving him the old coal miner's daughter? If you know
No.
what I'm saying.
No.
I put too much ice in my water. Now my water's
Okay,
gone.
so
I'm
I was
sad.
doing a dungeon in WoW, and we had these two
Mhm.
guys, and
Mhm.
it wasn't going well. Dungeon wasn't
Uh-huh.
going well.
We can relate.
We're dying left and right because these people are bad. And I don't know these guys' names, but I feel like one of them was Tickle Dick and the other was Knob Gobbler. And one of them's like, look, if we don't fucking get this soon, I'm gonna leave, but it'll burn me up inside.
Is that also the group of guys that said it was like playing with a bunch of people in wheelchairs?
No, that's a different story. But it's like we're all in chairs with wheels, unless you're not sitting down.
Or you don't have a computer chair?
And thus was the tale of Tickle Dick and Knob Gobbler.
That's a great story, Gramps. Well, that's Meadley's. He plays his song for his girlfriend, and there's all Meadley. I'm like, this is sick. And then my next note is erotic sci-fi thriller.
Yeah,
Oh.
his what do you
His
call
neighbor.
someone who lives neighbor? That's what it is.
Ah.
His neighbor. It's in the name of the movie.
Alec, yeah.
His neighbor sold a script.
His erotic sci-fi thriller. And he tells him, like, you got to get rid of all the distractions, man. You want to get out of here? No distractions. You'll finish your song as he's leaving. But then Pig gets out again. Now, you tell me something. If you live in an apartment building in the middle of town, big old city, and someone has a pig there, What are you going to call that person?
What am I going to call that person?
Someone who has a pig, but they live in the downtown city.
Where you wouldn't see a lot of pigs.
Where you wouldn't see a lot of pigs. I'd call them Old McDonald.
Oh, Kenny's looking for the word that I was looking for earlier. Neighbor.
Oh, neighbor.
No, you're going to talk about him as the pig guy. But he gets really mad about that later, saying, I'm not defined by my pigs. But you live in the middle of a city and you have pigs. You're the pig guy.
100% pig guy.
100% pig guy. You don't get to be mad about that. What I'm saying. That bothered me. Don't get pigs if you live in the middle of the city and you don't want to be known as the pig guy.
They're emotional support pigs.
That doesn't matter. Still the pig guy. And I bet he plays Pogs with them.
Pogs?
And Pogs.
That?
You know, the little discs that you get, and then you got a big disc that's called a slammer.
Oh, I see why you've said this now. You think when he does the slammer, he goes, "Slam, pig!"
Exactly. 100% he does. Pig guy's out.
You guys ever watch Beyblade?
Let it rip. No, never heard of it.
You think he let it rip with the pig?
Rip the guy!
Oh, yeah, he let it rip. He let it rip with the pig. We get pig guy. We meet Eleanor, who's like, hey, just one more thing.
I got another thing broken. One more thing.
Will you help me? So he's got to help.
I thought it was super obvious that she was into prog rock and wanted to help him.
It is.
Yeah, that's the point.
But he didn't pick up on that.
Because then he could finish his thing, and he's looking to not do that.
Yeah, on top of that, like, he's listening to this Swig Anderson fella who's basically saying, nobody understands your music. If anyone understands your music, you failed. Okay, if people buy your music, you've sold out. So he doesn't think there's any possible way in hell this old lady across the hallway could possibly help him with his prog rock, even though she's got the fucking Excalibur of guitars in the basement. So we meet all the current neighbors. You know, Alex leaving. We got Pig Guy, which is Philip. We got
Peter Porker.
That's Daryl. Alec leaves. We drive off to work while we're watching our, what's his name? Swig Anderson, Prog Rock YouTube videos. I think they just got uploaded
from the
onto
early
YouTube.
90s?
Yeah, I think they just got uploaded to the tube. I don't think he put them there, like, initially. Someone just found them and put them there. There's no way this guy put those on there intentionally. And then we meet...
homeless guy who wants a croissant.
Yeah. Croissant guy! Where's my croissant? It's Augie.
You see, Augie calls our character William, he calls him croissant guy because he brought a croissant. So William can call pig guy pig because he's got a bunch of pigs.
Yeah, right. You are
this tracks.
Identified by what you've done in your life.
That's right. Chestnut man.
I was trying to think of something really offensive to call Daniel. Open mouth horse kisser.
Is that
not offensive.
Worse than closed mouth horse kisser?
How's that offensive?
Yeah, because you're doing tongue and whatnot. Well, it's obvious. I'd be turtle fucker.
I mean,
I'm not sure how obvious that was.
You just look at his children and you know, Daniel. You can go, yep.
Was it their shells that give it away?
Some of those came from a human. Some of those came from a turtle.
From an egg.
The soft shell back is
it's fine.
Giving it away.
It's all pod lore.
What? Pod lore?
Yeah, it's all pod lore. Ryan's the ghost jizzer.
He's the phantom jizzer.
It's not phantom. It's... I'm Slimer in the first
baby.
Yeah, that's what I shoot.
You shoot Slimer.
In there.
Okay.
I shoot out Slimers. I shoot out 1 billion Slimers a day.
I got slimed. Oh no. God. We get to the recording studio where our hero William Brown works. We meet studio, I don't know, manager, owner, whatever, Scott, who tells you, look, rock and roll is about being on time.
It's about being on time.
It really is.
All right. We meet Caleb Bang Jansen. You got to say the whole name. He's in there like, hey, man, you're late. You know how hard it was to get an artist like Caleb Bang Jansen in here?
How
Caleb
hard?
Bang Jansen. Oh, it's very hard. Caleb Bang Jansen's out there. Is like, hey, you guys got any coke or ketamine or...
Look, Caleb,
never mind.
this guy had a
some.
song in the OC.
Did he?
That's what they said.
Oh, shit. I mean, it's a good name for an artist. Caleb Bang Jansen. Well, you know, he does a little drugs.
That is not rock and roll.
That is not rock and roll.
That
Doing
is
drugs
not
is not rock and roll. Now, while he's doing drugs, William plays a little bit of his album that he's been working on for Scott. And you can tell Scott's kind of digging it. He's like, yeah, you did this?
Lieutenant Dangle?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, we can play this at the
Tubular
precinct.
Bells.
Yeah.
Is Tubular
Look.
Bells prog rock?
Somewhere in the 36 minutes
Yeah.
runtime of that track, it might be.
It might be. But you got to play it at triple speed.
Triple it up.
If I'm being Is Tubular Bells prog rock?
You have to Carl's Bing Jansen. You got to do the whole thing.
No, here's a better one. If you Bing, does Tubular Bells make people make babies?
It is prog rock, boys.
I like prog rock.
Daniel, it's on a wind chime. How can that be rock?
Prog rock's everything.
Then prog rock is nothing.
Exactly. And that's where the passion comes in, Ryan. You fill in the passion. You know who doesn't have the passion? Caleb Bang Jansen. Hates it. Making fun of our hero. Said this is trash. Prog rock sucks.
You can't,
like, well,
you can't fuck to prog rock.
You can't fuck to... Well, that's what Vlad says. You need fuck all night music. Get out of here. Give it up, croissant guy. Augie wants a goddamn croissant. Then he's like, time is an illusion, motherfucker. Soon you'll be visited by 3 ghosts. Every time I see Augie, I just go back to that story I like to tell about how I almost got Sean shanked by the Elvis guy. Outside that TGI Fridays.
You think you're better than me?
Yeah, and then I get in the car on my side, the opposite side of the guy, and leave Sean out there to rot. I didn't have any change. I was being honest. He took an attitude.
Were you with us when we were going through the drive-thru and like the lot lizard was like hanging
over to the freaking window?
Yeah.
What
Sean's got bad luck.
What did the lot lizard do?
Bad luck. Almost got thrown out of a McDonald's parking lot or whatever drive-thru we were in.
Yelling into the
drive-thru
window without a car.
That's fine.
She just walked over in front of us.
And then she walks over and starts talking to Sean. And she kind of like leans into the window, leans into the car, and he's like, "Whoa! Don't touch the interior!
Don't touch the interior!" Or that time that I left Sean stranded with that guy in Hastings, who was like, he started talking to me, and Sean came over next to me, and he's like, and my nephew, he's like real bad, but I pulled my arm back in the air because I was gonna hit him. I felt just like Captain Kirk. I was like, when did Captain Kirk punch a child? And he's missing his 2 front teeth, and he's got his Burger King coffee, and every time he took a drink, the coffee would spill right out the front of his shirt. And this guy's talking like 30 minutes easily, and as he's talking, I am taking little half-inch steps to the side. Like just shuffle, until I'm slowly out of his sight line, and Sean is stuck right there. He also talked about how there's an Archie and Jughead comic he read, where Jughead was getting with Principal Weatherbean's daughter or something, and he came out with a shotgun. And it's like, oh no, like he's gonna kill me. And I was like, I don't remember that.
He might have been a time traveler. That might be an episode of Riverdale.
It could be. I don't know. It was crazy. Captain Kirk punched a kid, maybe. I don't know. All I'm saying is we get attracted to weird people and we leave Sean hang out to dry with it. And it's fine. He deserves it. That's karma for something he did. Because he didn't ask for permission when he fell down the stairs. That's what it was. So Augie's great. I like Augie. Yeah, he just wants a fucking croissant. And was he visited by 3 ghosts, or was it more?
It was more. So it was 4. So I was like, wait, is this gonna be a Scrooged movie?
Well, then you realize he's just quoting shit.
Yeah, he's like, boy, go find me the fattest goose you can get, and then fuck it.
It is.
And then fuck it.
But it's
kind of a Scrooge movie.
Except it's
not
really happened. It's real. There's no reset.
There's no he doesn't get a reset, but he does appreciate life, and he's no longer a Scrooge about things. When it's he's
I
even
think
happy
going to prison really helps with that.
He seemed happy.
That's because he got headphones for his like little baby small ear canals.
And his prog rock album is doing well.
So I can't wear gloves. There's no gloves that fit my little Trump-sized hands.
You must have quit. Okay. We get back to the apartment building, and we got a new neighbor just grunting and pushing the couch down the hallway. Yeah, his voice is so great.
It sounds like a Barno fish, but like on steroids.
Should have turned on subtitles.
It doesn't actually help in all the parts. There are parts where it leaves
I could not understand a single goddamn word he was saying.
Oh, Willie, thank you for taking the time. I don't know why I'm Irish, because I think I'm from like the Russian region. No, he kind of
does it a little bit.
I think it's supposed to be Russian.
Oh.
There you go, Willie. You finally taking it
so
to
now
me.
You're doing
against
Scottish.
The wall, Willie.
Harder, Willie.
Harder.
You do it harder,
Willie.
Soul of a man's heart, Willie.
There you go, Willie. Yeah, it's practically St. Patrick's Day.
Willie. It's me, Vlad.
So that happens. He gets into his place and he's talking to his lady, and there's all sorts of noise going on, shit slamming around, but we're ignoring it for now. We're drinking smoothies. Smoothies are great. Emily seems like a good supportive girlfriend, putting up with William's clear obsession over here. Clearly his album comes before everything, despite the fact that he's been working on it for 3 years. He's getting upset at the noise, and I'm thinking he needs better headphones, because he's wearing the over-ear ones, yet he can still somehow hear all of Vlad's shit through his headphones and his music.
I feel like he could also...
for a distraction.
Well, he's always looking for a distraction, but for that kind of noise, I feel like you would also feel it through the walls.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I went and watched Dune 2 in IMAX, and I felt that in my bones. It's good.
Okay.
You want to feel it, it's what I'm saying.
Are you saying you pounded on the wall?
I'm saying I pounded on a wall. I was hanging pictures, if you know what I'm saying.
No?
Yeah, I had some artwork to put up.
Oh.
What do you mean?
I don't know. That you're using your penis as a hammer?
Oh, it's a cannon.
He said a hammer.
I said a hammer, though. No, it's not the right tool for the job.
God damn it. He's getting frustrated. He's like in bed, trying to get in bed with his lady, and she's like, isn't that bothering you? Ma'am? He doesn't call her ma'am. I don't know what he calls her. Schnookums?
Emily?
Maybe. Emily?
Her name?
Do you call your wife her name?
Oh, yes.
Not when she's in trouble.
Oh,
Chachigwe.
Yeah, Mimby.
means Minby.
And she's like, look, just go over there and ask him to turn it down. I can't just go over there. I don't want a confrontation. Now, raise your hand if you identified with that.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No.
Everybody's hand is up.
Everyone's hands are up.
All these crazy neighbors, they're always much bigger than I am. They always have less hair than I do. They're always sweatier than I am. They've got more questionable tattoos. And I'm always I don't know. Oh, you're right.
You're in China, man. I don't even know what the rules are over there. They probably could murder you.
I'm sorry. These were the U.S. days. China, I've never had a problem.
Oh, because you're bigger than them.
No, because they're polite.
You have less hair. Oh.
And there's like a law after 10 o'clock. Everything has to shut down or the cops come and visit you.
Oh, and you don't want the Chinese police showing up at your door.
You won't. There'll be 30 of them. They'll take pictures of your apartment for some reason. I think it's to prove. It's just to prove that they were actually there. I think.
They hang him up and they laugh later.
I think so. They're like, look at this fucking guy's artwork on his fridge. I bet he hammered it in with his cock.
Nailed it.
It's a cannon.
I'm just saying. I think that is more of I think Kim would probably go over and just talk to them. I'm gonna be like,
but she looks like she could maybe diffuse the situation.
Well, she's adorable.
Yeah.
I show up, they're gonna be like, "What are you doing over here, Sling Blade?" I'd be like, "Oh, you got any French fried potatoes?" Shit.
I heard you were cooking up some grits. I wanted some fried green tomatoes.
You just a boy. You should keep it down. You's just a boy.
He's just a boy. Yeah, I called it a Sling Blade.
Yeah.
Sir, that's a sandwich. Yeah, but that's not what I call it.
That's not what I call it. You's just a boy. You don't get it.
I'm just not going to go over there. Will I knock on the wall, though? Maybe. If there's a possibility that I can always go in and out of my house without them ever coming in and out of the house at the same time, maybe I do a wall knock.
But how's the wall knock going to help the situation?
If someone wall knocked me, I would then spend the rest of my time pretending that my house was haunted and that it was a ghost.
Just so you don't have to feel like, oh no, I offended the neighbor.
Well, no, I'd
rather believe there's a ghost.
I'm doing this in front of them.
Oh. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear when I put that picture on the wall?
There's some sort of a spirit in my walls.
And it just degenerates into I think you should leave skit?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We're all looking for the ghost who did this.
We all want to know who knocked on the wall here. I'm going to call an exorcist. Yeah, you know what? Who does that? I think, I'm trying to remember if at the townhouse, if I ever knocked on the wall for the brief neighbors we had with the loud-ass dogs that they didn't ever keep quiet.
But they knocked on our wall.
Yeah.
Why?
Not them, but the next neighbors.
Just because I screamed during that one scene in The Mist where the little guy...
that's wrong house.
Wrong townhouse? Oh. But I did scream, and then everyone told me to hush, and I'm like, no, he just shot her in the head. It's time for screaming.
That was a good moment.
Yeah.
I think the only complaint we ever got in that place is when I played the harmonica that one time. Like for
Who complains about that?
Less than 7 seconds, I just blew on the thing.
He played
once.
the harmonica and it awoken the cowboy spirit within me. Now I gotta fucking sell this piece of shit. I gotta change my entire life and move to Montana.
Exactly. All I'm saying is I will never share walls again with a stranger.
Unless you're in a bathroom stall.
Well, okay, obviously, but I'd rather be in a bathroom that didn't have stalls.
What?
Like, let's just group up.
I can arrange that for you.
Let's make this more a communal experience.
Okay, so would you want would you want the turlets to be facing each other?
Oh yeah, and you have a little
or
table
would you like side by side so you can hold hands?
Well, you have both. Sometimes you have just a double seater, or like you're both on the same shitter.
A chess table in between.
You have various styles and setups.
Move.
Battle shits. Yeah, perfect. It's gonna be great. All I'm saying is I'm with William here. I ain't going over there.
I mean, it's the first day, right? So just maybe
it's
just a first day. Like our moving in ritual is that one song really loud, but we only do it the one time.
So we play it occasionally later, but we do it really loud.
Thunder
first
Rolls,
night.
Yeah.
Play the Thunder Rolls by Garth Brooks. I don't know why we do that, but we've been doing it for over a decade. You move into your new house, you set up your music playing device, you crank that sucker all the way to 11, and you blast the Thunder Rolls, and it just, I think it cleanses the spirits.
Yeah, the spirits be gone.
Be gone. No, not going to be any bad vibes with Garth Brooks around.
Right, but you just do it the one time, and if someone knocked during the one time, we just gotta do it again.
We gotta do it again.
They interrupted
the
song.
one time, and you made us restart it. So, I don't know who maybe William's the bad guy here because he does a wall knock.
This is a Reddit, am I the asshole?
This is a Reddit, am I the asshole? Is William the bad guy?
Well, yes.
Or is Vlad?
I would say William is the bad guy.
I think this is all a big misunderstanding.
Conflicted culture. Yeah.
Cultural difference.
Yeah. It's a conflict.
Here in America, I'm allowed to murder you.
He didn't murder anyone.
Well,
maybe Philip.
Right, but Vlad is talking and he's cutting him up.
Okay, but he's clearly dead when he's talking.
He didn't have a head.
People don't talk.
I know.
But Vlad slipped.
Ryan says, I know. I hang out at the cemetery and I tell them all my problems and they never give any encouraging words back.
Well, he does his little wax rubbings on their graves and,
Wishes he was there.
I came out of the grave, is what Daniel's trying to say.
Came out of the... I don't think I was.
Well, that's where your hair came from.
Graveyard hair, you bald
Graveyard hair. Graveyard hair. So, he makes a knock, okay?
Ooh, there's a
He's tired of it.
Yeah.
It's going to get Prog Rock in a second.
There should be a Prog remix of this whole episode.
I have got the Prog hair!
Emily's able to go to sleep. William, he can't do it. He just can't do it. He goes over. He's like, the picture frame almost gets knocked off the fucking thing. That's from the Bear Creek story or whatever.
Bear Creek, yes.
He catches it, puts it back, and he's like, and he just does one little, gentle, bump. Just one. It could have been an accident. We know it wasn't, but how does Vlad know he didn't just accidentally hit the wall? Vlad's over there making all sorts of noise. So then you hear all the noise stops, and then just loud-ass footsteps, and you can track it from the fucking next door room out. Across the hallway here, every little step. This is fantastic use of the sound there. I love it. He goes and peeps through the little peephole, and Vlad's standing out there, and then he just hawks this massive frickin' loogie right onto the peephole. Hey, how do you spell that? I believe it's, I would spell it probably Loogie.
I would put a U in there.
You think Loogieu?
I think Lougie. The reason I say Y like that is because it's a lot of them.
Why? Okay, fair enough. And
if I'm being William, how to spell loogie,
they'll be like, you just did.
Loogie. Wow.
How I spelled it?
Yep.
God, I'm a genius. He freaks out. He wakes up Emily. It's like, I did a knock. And she's like, what?
I fucked up.
Morty,
I fucked up. I did a knock.
He is freaking out. I'm calling the cops. He calls the cops. Apparently, he waits outside for the 2 hours for the cops to show up. They get back upstairs, they hear talking. Vlad's in the room with Emily, and he freaks out. Vlad's just in there. He made some, forgiveness chamomile tea, offer some to the cops. Here's some tea. Forgive me for what I've done or might do.
Might do.
They're Oh, Emily, you didn't tell me this guy was so funny.
So what voice do you think that one was, Daniel? Like,
No,
like it's almost like a Kermit the Frog.
Emily,
but
you didn't tell me he's so funny.
God damn it! We'll find it.
It's a hard
somewhere.
voice
I
to
don't
do.
think we will.
We'll offend 30 different regions of the world before we get it, but god damn it, we'll get it. And so he's smoozing everyone up. The cops love him. They find out, like, wait, when you knocked on my wall, Willie, I just...
Whoa. You
knocked?
You did a knock?
You left that part out. Well, yeah, he's making all the noise, and he hocked a loogie on the door. Yeah, or whatever. See you, buddy. We're done here. Then Vlad goes and gives Emily a big hug, and he gives Willie, like, the tongue action and stuff, like, ah! And then he comes over to Willie, and he's like, yeah, if this could have gone differently if you just came over to my place and, talked to me like a man and said you called the cops like a little bitch. We could have had a good old-fashioned rumble.
That's all he wants to do. He just wants to have a fight club. That's it. Give it to him. That's all he wants.
Like, hit me in the face, Morty.
But it's like a soft fight club, really.
Hit me in the face, Brendan.
Yeah, there we go. Punch me in the face. No, Grandpa. We here at Horrorble Opinions podcast are big fans of home movies.
Yeah.
And you should watch it if you've never seen it.
Ryan loves home movies.
I do love home movies.
Love home movies.
See? I told you.
See? That's a good time. How the fuck does Emily sleep through all this?
Because it's not really that loud.
It's not that loud.
You think? You think it's all in Willie's head being amplified?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is like the fourth time I think I've seen this movie because I really like this. I watched it a bunch of times when it came out.
Oh, wow, we will.
Well, okay, 3 times when it came out.
Humble brag.
So I was waiting for this change. So Willie's he's laying in bed here. I'm just gonna call him Willie because it's Willie feels better than William. I don't think anyone ever calls him William. It's Willie. He's laying in bed and you see the ceiling fan, whoom, 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 and then all of a sudden it seems like there's like some socks around the edge of the ceiling fan.
It becomes the arms and legs, right?
Yeah. But then did you see like his blanket gets a waistband and it turns into like his sweatpants?
Yeah, it turned into Vlad's jumpsuits thing. Yeah. We saw it.
Yeah, so I noticed the waistband part the first time watching. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? That wasn't his blanket. So I'm like, what the fuck's going on? The fucking arms and legs ceiling fan and Vlad's head lowers down from the fucking ceiling and Vlad's mouth is making the ceiling fan noises going, whoa, 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 whoa. And I am fucking dying. This is great. I love it. And he's got the pull chain hanging out of his mouth. And he gets down and he's probably like 6 inches away from Willie's face. Now, do you, A, pull the pull chain that's in Vlad's ceiling fan's mouth, or B, do anything else?
Give him a kiss? Well, I think Daniel, we know Daniel pulls the chain.
Well, okay, you gotta fucking yank that thing like you're starting a lawnmower.
How?
Obviously.
But that motion you made isn't going to work on your bed.
Yeah, well,
because you're
can't
hitting
get
the
back.
mattress. The mattress is stopping your elbow from going back that far.
you guys don't have the same
Holes in our mattresses as you do.
physicality.
He goes
that I have.
right through that mattress.
My knees bend the opposite direction as well. Isn't that
Oh,
interesting?
you're one of those arrival aliens with the Charlie sheen.
That's right, tiger blood.
Yeah, that's whole crack rocks. He pulls the chain, and we get this chunkiest fucking spit up I think I've seen in anything, really. Every time someone gets like slimed, it's always just like pure liquid. This has chunks in it. It bothers me.
When
It's
Ryan
great.
slimes, his has chunks in it too.
Ryan, when you shoot, are there chunks in it?
I called them. What do I call them? Hold on.
I don't know.
'Cause
What
you're
do you call them?
Because you're so old, they've curdled.
What do you call them?
Yeah, do I call them my Cheez-Its? No. What do I call them?
No, you don't call them your Cheez-Its.
What do you call those things that fire out of your dust balls?
Gremlins, maybe?
No, you don't call them gremlins.
Okay. You got workshop it. What do I call it? Like, do I
Tumbleworms.
No, you don't call them tumbleworms.
Do I just call it oops?
Just stop. Just stop.
Just stop.
Just stop.
Just stop. It's so great. Chunks all over him. Emily rolls over. She's laughing in his face. It's all good. He wakes up. He's asleep at the sound studio. Caleb Bang Jansen's there. He's like, hey, I drew a dick on your head because you're a dickhead. Also, you're fired.
Oh,
You can't fire me. Yeah, you're out of here, man.
so sorry.
Goes back outside. Where's my croissant? It's not my job to feed you, Augie.
It has
Innocence
begun.
has been torn off the meat.
I love
What is
I love our Doomsayer. He's great.
Oh my god, he is so good.
Now, when do they
I would
say?
hang out with him.
There's this line: "Get out of my kitchen because I'm cooking."
Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, I have that written. It's right after I make a note about there's a lot of great laughing in this, but I don't remember who's... Get out of my kitchen because I'm cooking.
It might be Augie. No? Anyway, just like we forgot who said this, you forgot the printer paper again.
I know where it is.
No, you don't.
I remembered.
No, you don't.
Yeah, it's one of the videos he's watching of Swig Anderson. You got to get rid of all those distractions from your life. You tell them, get out of my kitchen because I'm cooking. Like girlfriends, ex-wives, blah, blah, blah. Get rid of them. Landlords, get rid of them.
He said ex-wives, and then he said sisters, and I'm like,
sisters, get rid of them. Yeah, same. Get rid of them. But once we find out that Augie is Swig,
yeah,
and then you go back and think about what he's saying in the videos, you kind of figure out how he ended up all alone and homeless. Because he's literally telling people to cut out everyone out of their life. And he had to do it for the art.
You got to do it for the art.
And make sure your art's not successful.
Yeah, you don't want that. Because then you sold out. Yeah. We get back.
Printer paper.
Yeah.
He forgot the fucking printer paper.
Again, it's like he focuses on his stuff and just ignores everybody else's.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I'm not good at remembering that stuff. Don't you mean you're just not good at remembering my stuff?
And I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna get into it. Here we go.
We're getting into
Kenny's
it.
favorite moments. Let's go.
The printer paper.
He could have left and gone and got it. But at that point, he's already fucked up.
Because she wants to see that he's interested in the relationship, Daniel, and this is how you prove it, by listening to her.
Printer paper.
It's not about the printer paper.
It's the fact that she asked
him to do something.
One little simple thing.
You could fucking Uber Eats some printer paper.
It's not about the printer paper.
It's the principle of the matter.
Instead of getting the printer paper, he gets fired.
Yeah, that's not what she wanted.
That's the opposite.
Well, she didn't say not to do that. You think about that?
That's true. She got to be more specific.
Okay, I found it.
Oh god.
Oh,
He's been working on this album for 3 years.
Is that a long time?
It's never going to be done. I don't know, for a prog rock album, if you're doing it by yourself, maybe.
I think 3 years is a long time for an album.
By yourself?
By yourself?
I don't think people make albums by themselves.
As a hobby? Oh, 100%.
As a hobby, then probably not that long. Then, but like as a commercial, like a thing.
But he's got other jobs, so he's only doing this on his time.
I don't think 3 years is that.
3 years is, I think, okay.
How long has top 5 fan Benji been working on his novel?
How old is he?
He's got to be like close to 40.
38.
38? Is he 38?
38. He'd be 38.
Well, then that's how long.
That's how long? That sounds about right. So I'm just saying, greatness takes time.
Okay.
Top 5 fan Benji is working on it.
Not top 3.
Not top 3.
I just want to give him something to work on, you know?
The data doesn't lie.
He needs something to work on, yeah.
Data doesn't lie.
Hey,
so, okay.
If you don't like my music, what do you like about me then?
You know, I'm starting to question that.
Yeah, right. I think I'm going to go to my sister.
Do you like the way I turn your knobs?
Okay, that was aggressive, Ryan. That's too quick with the fingers. Nobody wants their nipples torqued.
He also went really wide with it.
It's like he's never seen his girlfriend naked. He's like, I think your boobs are like up to the side, like an elephant's ears. They're like here. Is that where they are?
They're not in the same spot too. One's way higher than the other one.
One's floating up here, right?
I don't know. It's all bad. Be clear. It's all bad. Emily leaves. Vlad's over there still making noise. You know what? We're just going to go over there and we're going to deal with it. We got nothing left to lose. Walks in there. What are you doing in my tableau? Super invasive, bro. Just walking into someone's house like this?
It is kind of very invasive.
Yeah, and he just casually goes over and like locks the door behind Willie.
I mean, if the door's not locked, that's an invitation.
The door was literally open.
Right. So
he walks over there to the kitchen.
That's a double invitation.
I don't know. We don't know his customs.
He's from a different culture. He's from the land of Dracules.
The stink of his workout and his chicken.
Would you like some chicken?
To the kitchen. Willie thinks, he's going to get stabbed. Said he's going to offer some chicken.
Is that black light? Was that a black light? You get a black light to get that kind of glow in there? What kind of lighting do I need?
It would help
for a blue light. I probably need a blue light, right? To get blue.
Probably blue light. You know. You got to be careful with all the crazies. Goddamn, I don't even know what that voice was, Willie. God damn it. I need you to turn down the music.
Music.
Vlad.
Music. I dance to music.
He turns it up. I can't hear you. This music is so good. It's fuck all night music. Willie kind of bumps him. And Vlad's like, oh, big man's finally arrived. Take a shot. Everybody in my home country is dead. What does that mean, really? Like, is he the last surviving member of his whole country?
Of his clan of Nosferatu, yes.
He doesn't look anything like a Dracula.
No.
Take a shot. You so strong. Punches him in the stomach. And then Vlad punches Willie back. Like, wait, take it, bro. And I'm dying. And then Vlad makes Willie slam him against the wall. And like, do it harder. And then like the picture of young Vlad and his family falls off the wall. And it's like, my family, man? That takes some balls, man. And he slams Willie back. And then we knock off the Bear Creek picture, finally. That breaks. I don't know what Willie's plan here was when he goes around and strips the paint bucket off the edge of the barbell weight thing, pole rod. But for some reason he takes that off, so now that's pointing straight in the air. Willie's wandering around towards the kitchen, gets a bottle.
That was cement, by the way.
Cement in a paint bucket?
I think it was just cement in a bucket.
Maybe.
That's what they do. You ever see these guys?
Oh,
I've go on fitness YouTube, you see these guys?
These guys?
With their fucking...
They won't just buy equipment?
I don't buy nothing. I just make it.
Yeah. This weighs enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys, you know. I'm a doer. I'm a builder, you know.
No, that's what I heard about you.
Mm-hmm.
Real big builder. Real big doer. Well, tries to break the bottle. Vlad's like, that's not how you break a bottle over someone's head. Fucking takes the bottle, breaks it over his own head, and then cuts himself in the face with it. Now, okay. Now, when Vlad is holding Willie's hand and cutting his face with the bottle, and he's saying, oh no, Willie, don't hurt me. I'll turn down the music. Like, did you think someone was going to walk in there and it's going to look like Willie was just straight up attacking this guy, like as a big setup? 'Cause that's what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, I thought Vlad was like yelling all this as another misdirection for whoever would be listening.
I thought he was just having fun.
Of course, he was also just having a whole lot of fun. Also, I don't know if this is... Because real? I think this is all from Willie's perspective.
Might not be real.
I think it's not, right? It can't be.
I think up to this, it's real. I think after this, there's a chance it's not. But I'm also willing to believe this whole thing is real.
I mean, it's all real in his head, but I'm wondering if he just went in there and killed Vlad.
All real in his head. Then it's not real.
No, well, okay, no, I think Vlad's death is an accident, and spoilers, Vlad dies. He gets destroyed. He trips on the chicken on the floor, gets impaled by the fucking
but then he's like,
weight pole.
It's just a little blood, Willie. I'm gonna put it in like this.
Put it back in, Willie.
Just putting it back in like this.
I don't think you can.
It's fine.
No, I can.
I put it back in.
He's pulling on the chain that has the cinder block tied to it, and he keeps pulling. He's like, maybe don't do that. And then fucking the pulley breaks and the chain swings down and fucking knocks his head off with the cinder block.
I don't think physics works that way, but I do. I did laugh.
It do.
Okay.
It's, oh god, I'll just walk it off. There goes his head. Time to get rid of the body. Now at this point, I think maybe he's gone a little crazy. Because there's no way that Swig has a whole video on how to get rid of a body, is there?
So, you fucked up and killed someone. Relax. It's gonna happen. Now, here's what you're gonna want to do. You want to get that liquid solution that you see in Breaking Bad. Nope, but what they don't tell you is it's gonna take 3 weeks. So you're gonna want to go back to the store and get yourself what the hell is that? A saw?
Reciprocating saw.
There we go.
In Breaking
reciprocates?
Bad,
That's very nice.
Were also supposed to put it in
like
plastic tubs because otherwise it will eat through your bathtub also. And then that is a whole thing.
That happens.
Yeah.
Have you even seen Breaking Bad, Ryan?
I have.
What do you think of it?
Pizza on the roof.
What do you think about pizza on the roof, Ryan?
You should never put a pizza on the roof. How are you going to eat it?
What do you think about rugs?
They had to put a fence around that house, Ryan, because people kept showing up and throwing pizzas on those people's roof.
I think that's funny.
I think you clean a spot on the roof and you can just get free pizza whenever you want.
I don't think the pizza's landing in a way that would allow you to want to eat it.
I would eat a lot of free pizza.
Right.
We're not.
I'm looking at you, and I believe it.
Yeah.
That's the face of a man who would eat a lot of free pizza.
In this economy?
Absolutely.
You shitting me?
Nah.
I'd eat the shit out of it. I don't care if the cheese is all on the lid now. Whatever. If it's in the box, it's still good pizza.
What if a creature had crawled in the box too? Pizza's still in the box, but now there's a creature in the box, like a
now you got a pizza eating buddy. You just
got a little buddy.
Little buddy.
Finally,
hey, you like pizza?
Someone to put your feet on.
So when I get my 4 larges, I can be like, they're not just. There's a whole party in here.
I got a raccoon in here.
Raccoon.
You know what? And maybe you put a pig shirt on it, and you go, "Hey boys, you know what time it is? Mighty Morphin Slammin' time. Here we go."
What?
So much blood.
So much blood. You fucked me up good, bro. He's all dismembered in the bathtub. There's great blood splatter in this scene. It looks good. But Vlad's still talking. Now this is the part where I'll say this might be in his head. But also, maybe it's not. Because there's parts of the movie where people don't seem to see what's going on.
Is this?
But then
Look Who's
there are
Talking
other parts
3?
where they do.
I wouldn't know.
What do you mean you wouldn't know?
I have not seen Look Who's Talking 3.
Well, I'm saying this would be Look Who's Talking 3.
What Ryan is actually saying is he doesn't know if this would be 3 or 4. Maybe they made a third one that he didn't already know about. He knows about Look Who's Talking and Look Who's Talking 2.
This I do.
Obviously. Right.
Obviously.
So, look, shit's getting weird, man. Okay? He chops up the body, and now we gotta figure out what to do with the body. And you know what? Taking it to like a massive blast furnace. That's a good idea.
I think it's a
I'm
great idea.
No, you're not.
Living rent free in your head, bitch. I'm free.
He's trying to get out. He's trying to get out of there with the trash bags of Vlad. Eleanor comes out, trying to be all helpful, and also asks for some more help. And it's like it's clear that she has what he needs for the album.
I'm like, I bet she's a musician and she got a secret that could help him.
She got a secret, but instead she's like, he's like, I can't help you anymore. I just can't do it. You're gonna have to do it yourself. Which we forgot to mention that one of the things he helped her with early on was like rigging up the like fuse box. And he's like, you really should just call an electrician. This is like dangerous. But he's out of there. We're gonna go to the place with an iron melting place. We roll up there and we hit our security god, our security god.
Good. Yeah.
You know,
you
our
look
surprise.
at him, you look at that jaw, and you say, God damn, puberty hit you good.
Yeah.
Milk's done this
Kumal
body real
Nanjiani.
good.
I mean, he's had a lot of milk. You can still tell he's swole under that uniform.
Yeah.
Takes a long time to lose that swollenness. And of course, we got a classic fun exchange with this classic comedian of comedy.
Classic.
I like comedian of comedy. That's funny.
I love this man. Back and forth, like you know, you can't just bribe a federal agent. You're not a federal agent. You're just a security guard. Well, yeah. Okay, look. It's
a lot funnier than what Kenny's doing. I will admit.
Yeah, it's a lot
laughed
funnier because
in
I'm
the
not a
movie.
comedian of comedy.
I laughed.
Here, take this money. How much is there? $14. Okay, I'm gonna call the cops. Well, here, take this tape. You can sell it for $400. Sell it to who? Sell it on eBay.
I don't
know how to eBay.
I can't make it an account. I ain't
You
registering.
just make a seller account. Yeah, I'm not gonna. How about you go sell this for $400 and you come back here and give me $414? Where do you get the 414? The 14 singles you had, you damn stripper. It's good stuff.
And
fuck you.
scene.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
And
Fuck you. Whoa, what are you doing? You gonna let me in?
That's another home movies.
Yeah, there you
Yes.
go. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Let me in? Oh, did the dueling fuck yous do it? You think? No, I'm calling the cops. No, that's a good look. That's a funny bit. Most of these movies are funnier than I make it.
In the movie, that was a funny bit. You're right.
2 or 3 of the movies, however, are not as funny as I make them.
2 or 3 of them. Which ones?
I think Ryan would
Last
say
Slugcraft. Last Slugcraft. Yeah.
Ryan would say
Slother.
what was it?
Slaughterhouse.
What? Oh, Slaughterhouse. And I feel like there's probably a third one. Although you guys lie to the people all the time and tell them how good Sharkside is, and it's all right. We're all lying to you. We're horrible people. And you've been listening to the Horrorble Opinions podcast.
Smash that like button.
Hit that subscribe. This music.
Follow me on what's the thing? SoundCloud.
I was going to say,
SoundCloud's
what's the make and model of your car?
I don't know.
Follow me
They
around
follow me in
town.
it. We end up back at the sound recording place because they want some wires back that he supposedly has. And Augie's there, and he's still mad about no croissants. We go in there, and Scott's like, Caleb Bang Jansen has been partying all day, which is not what rock and roll is all about. Which I love that Scott has a firm grasp of what rock and roll is. Okay? It's not all the stuff you'd think it is. It's actually the opposite. Get back outside. Augie's questioning Willie. There's a runaway leg and a dead body. And William's like, you're hallucinating. You're not seeing what you think you're seeing. And it's like, fuck you, croissant guy. It's like, what do you want, Augie? I'll give you anything you want. You want me to go get you a croissant? Let's go get you a croissant. I want drugs.
Let's go get
Let's go get you drugs.
Let's go get drugs.
Get in the van. Let's do it.
No. My friends got in the van once. I'm not falling for that. Augie's got a good head on his shoulders.
Oh, it's even better now that when it gets a tire tread all over his face.
Yeah, so Augie's like yelling behind the van. Willie's about to leave, but he's not going to run Augie over. He gets in there, but one of Vlad's severed hands walks over, crawls over, things over, and fucking slams on the gas pedal when it's in reverse. We run over Augie. Now Augie's dead, and that sucks. That makes me sad. So now we got to throw Augie in the back of the van, and we're going to go get rid of these bodies somehow.
That was one hot lick. That's when he finds out it was the prog rock mentor guru guy.
Yeah, the Swig Anderson thing. But he finds out that Augie is Swig Anderson. He killed his hero. He finds that out.
Just give me a moment.
What's the delivery there?
Oh my god.
Did I nail the delivery?
Daniel, does he even know what he did? Does he even know?
No, he doesn't.
I looked over. Did I say it? But did I say the same thing twice?
Within seconds of each other.
Ryan finishes his sentence, and it's revealed that Augie is the YouTube guy, Slag Henderson or whatever the fuck you say, and
then you say
you say the exact same fucking thing.
But then
you said zero awareness that Ryan just said the thing.
No. But then you said, yeah, it's the Swig Anderson thing. And then you go, and so he discovers it's the Swig Anderson. Within 30 seconds, I've said it.
What I thought,
and you've said it twice.
What I
oh
thought
my God.
You said was I thought you were just quoting the video that played that said that was one hot lick. I was like, yeah, he's watching the video again of his guy,
no.
but then he discovered.
Yeah, when he.
But you said that was the guy.
Because that's what he says after he gets run over.
Yeah, it's one hot. Yeah, one
he's
hot
like,
lick.
Oh, that was one hot lick.
Oh my god.
Well, Augie is Swig Anderson, which is his prog rock hero, and now he's driving to drop these bodies off, and we're getting this like fake radio call and stuff, and Vlad's on the radio like, Willie, and then we got a caller here, and it's Augie, and it's like, hey, long time liver, first time dyer. Now I was laughing, I was giggling, okay,
because that's me. You like that?
I've been living for a long time. I haven't died yet.
You're immortal as far as you know.
You can relate.
Okay. Willie's plan is to just chuck these bodies in the woods where lots of bodies are dropped off.
Good
and then
plan.
He strips his clothes down and throws them down there too. There's DNA everywhere.
Not a good plan.
He hasn't watched one single episode of CSI, any of the cities.
He has to burn them.
Gotta burn them. Vlad's upset. He's like, you can't just leave us here. How am I going to view my TikToks? Oh, God. Well, okay, it's fine. We throw them in the woods. We drive home. They're home. They're already there. Augie's got this great tire mark on his face. It's all chunky. Vlad's in pieces, just kind of sitting on piles of himself. And they're all friends now.
Best friends.
They're sitting there like, here, take a drink. I didn't know you partied, Willie. Like, we're getting drunk. And he's like, this is fuck all night music. And he's like, this music sucks. You know? We're going to go, like, let's go listen to my
You guys want to listen to my thing?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, totally. Let's see if we can fuck to this. They're listening to it and they're vibing. He's like, this is pretty good, Willie. I can fuck to this. And he's sitting there and he's telling Augie, I fashioned my whole life off of your videos. And Augie's like, how's that working out for you? Pretty good. Classic rock shit sucks. You can't fuck all night to it. Fuck, I can't get up. I got no arms. You have to pick him up. Pig guy busts into the room. Pig guy ain't happy, and he doesn't like being called pig guy. His name's Philip. Those emotional support pigs don't find him, and for some reason he starts breaking. Philip starts breaking Willie's records. Like, well, that one was from his dad. He's holding one of the broken pieces in front of him. There's a slight scuffle. Philip gets stabbed in the neck.
Hey.
And now he's panicking, and he's really attacking Willie.
I'll put it back in. He takes it out, and then
takes it out.
I'll put it back in.
Blood everywhere. Yeah, he can put it back in. He gets tackled like onto a little table that has so many objects that can be stabbed into someone.
This is like in You're Next.
Yeah. Well, there's like a pin, a knife, a corkscrew, a drumstick.
Gotta have a drumstick.
Yeah, he comes out looking like a porcupine. He killed another one.
And this is where
another one.
Emily, who was supposed to be staying at someone else's house, she comes
at her sister's, I think.
She comes back for some reason.
She left the printer paper. She forgot it.
She forgot the printer paper.
Oh my god!
And Willie's all like, you're not gonna like call the cops, are you? Because that's not gonna work for me.
That's not gonna work for me.
That's really not gonna work for me.
I'm probably gonna call the cops. She calls the cops. He just waits. The cops show up, they get off the elevator, like, oh, that guy. Oh, this was easy. Goes to jail. His old neighbor, Alec, shows up in jail. Turns out he stole his erotic sci-fi thriller movie idea from a friend of his.
Yeah.
That happens. So he wasn't a good role model anyway. Everyone tell him to eliminate distractions. You gotta embrace the distractions. He gets in with his lawyer, who is Vlad, but not really Vlad, but it's Alex Winter.
Blah.
Potato Tot Jr.
So yeah, we can say, so it's loaded potato Doug.
Ooh.
And then we'll go tater tot.
Twice baked potato Doug.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Yes, please, Daddy.
Yeah, like a twice baked. You like a good twice baked potato
With some cheese on it. Oh my God.
yeah.
Oh, Daddy, load me up.
Load me up with
little
some
sour
bacon
creme.
and sour cremp.
Daddy,
Oh,
load me up
God,
with your
some
sour
sharp
cream.
cheddar.
Oh, I'm
Some-
about to
some, like,
unload some
Kerrygold
oops.
butter.
Oops, I
Oops,
shit
it's-
my pants.
Oops, it's all Ryan.
Oops, it's jizz.
Oops, I did a murder. Oops.
Oops.
She said there was a body, but there were no bodies.
Hey,
no
there's-
signs of any bodies.
I think
body,
I can
no
get
crime.
you out because there's no bodies and there's nothing. So what are you being charged with? That's very interesting.
Clearly, she was lying. Well, no, she wasn't lying. Like, he's still, like, trying to defend his ex-girlfriend. Like, she wasn't lying. She was telling the truth. Like, no. Shut your mouth. I can win this one.
Yeah, I need to win.
I need to be able to tell my wife that I won one. She hates that I lose all the time. So I think they all went to the same lawyer school as, like, Charlie's uncle.
Oh.
Nobody look! Nobody look! Because he's got the big hand, and it falls off because he's got little hands.
He diddled Charlie when Charlie was a boy.
We don't talk about that anymore. It's fine.
Oh.
So, look, you're free to go because, well, as we figured out, the audience, the pig ate the bodies.
Yeah.
Ate Philip's body. Because the other two bodies, probably in the woods, right? According to you guys.
Maybe. I don't know.
If everything's in his head, then that's the last thing he did with the bodies.
Zombie.
Yeah. But before we can let you go, we need you to come identify this body.
What?
Yeah, we think your property manager electrocuted herself and died.
Well,
We need
he
to
had
make
already
sure it's
found her
her.
body.
But he had to identify it for the cops.
I mean, it was
he's taking the blame for this one. I don't think he should feel guilty for this one. He told her to hire an electrician. He said this is dangerous.
He should have
Just
helped
because
her.
he didn't have time to help her this one time
He had
while he had
time.
to dispose of a body.
Oh,
You don't
I'm
have that
too
much
busy
time to
covering up a murder. I don't have time to help you.
That's how it goes sometimes. It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth. I killed a neighbor and another neighbor again. And from his baffled lips, I drew a Prog Rock sucks.
Hallelujah.
can't fuck to this music.
Hallelujah.
Thank you.
You sullied Leonard Cohen, but that's fine.
I would sully Leonard Cohen. I would sully Edward Cullen.
Oh, dude, the things I would do to Edward Collins. Oh my God.
Would you oops?
Barnaby Collins.
The things I would do to who's Barnaby Collins? That person?
Brian, tell Daniel who Barnaby Collins is.
Who's that?
You're good. Are you binging Barnaby Collins,
He's
Ryan?
binging it. Look at him. I am not.
You're gonna kick yourself.
You're gonna kick yourself, Ryan. Barnabas Collins.
The Dark Shadows guy?
The Dark Shadows guy.
He's a vamp. Oh, bleh!
Bleh! Ryan, I just picked up a Vampirella versus Dark Shadows graphic novel, and it looks great. I want you to know that.
I appreciate that you have shared this with me.
You said Vampirella, and my mind was like, oh man, they made a Blubberella comic book?
Oh no.
Did they?
barely made a movie.
No, they didn't.
Whew. Okay, look. Eleanor?
They made a world event that everyone needs to buy their ticket and come ride. Am I right, Daniel?
Only thing I'm riding is that choo-choo.
Ride that choo-choo.
Eleanor, she's dead. She's fried up like a Return of the Living Dead corpse. She's like, it's not your fault, Willie.
Oh.
In the basement, I've got this this surprise that you could use to help finish your album. And, you need to use your demons to finish the album. Like, you could do this. Hey, look, I could use some mental health days. No time. We got to go finish this.
And you know what?
So we're leaving.
You're coming with me.
She's coming too.
Kidding.
She's coming too.
I just lost my shit because there's a guard who's not paying attention to the monitors, and you got the whole glass window right in front of him, and then you just see Willie, but then you see Eleanor's head poke out too, and and then you see them running by, and I'm just like, I'm losing my shit at how good this is.
It's like fucking Scooby-Doo, man. It's fucking Scooby-Doo.
That skeleton can move.
Yeah, she'd be hustling. They get back to the apartment complex. And they get in the basement. And there's this like sick, like 3-headed guitar. It's like a mega.
It's a 1978 Mobius Megatar.
Megatar. Is that a real thing?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I know there's like double and axes, probably a triple axe, but I don't know
why you would
specifically
ever
a
need
Mobius
that.
Megatar.
But there it is.
I don't know. Do they make like 2 or 3 pronged like violins?
No,
What if they did?
it would be impossible to play.
They make stuff with more strings.
You can get a 5-string violin, sure, but why would you want to?
I didn't know it didn't already have 5.
They make basses with more strings than normal.
What about cellos?
I don't know.
I've only seen
What about
4.
Violas?
We don't
I don't
talk
know.
about viola.
Why don't we talk about viola? Tell me, orc nerd.
It's one of the mid-range instruments that really doesn't have anything going for it. If you want that good bass, like stuff, you're going to use the cello. And then for like the really quick high stuff, I mean, that's violin. And so viola sits in this weird middle ground where,
What's that other really big one other than a cello or a bass?
double bass?
A tuba.
Yes, very
a
good.
tuba. Is it? I don't know. I feel like at that.
It goes cello, bass, you get
first
double
year-
bass, but those are the size of like cars.
Yeah, there was something else there. I'm like, what the fuck is that thing? I've never heard it called that before. I don't know. I wasn't an orc nerd.
Orc dork.
Orc dork.
Oh, an orc dork. Sorry. I was a elf
Job done.
lad.
You did the
Work,
cymbals.
I did. I was
Did you do the
percussion.
cymbals? I think I see you bang
I
a
did all
cymbal once or
sorts.
twice.
I banged a shitload of cymbals, triangles, chimes,
Chimes?
bass drums,
You
snare drums.
And he did it with a straight face, ladies and gentlemen. A straight
Is,
face.
is the Warcraft 2 CD prog rock?
Okay,
Yeah.
see, now everything is prog rock, Daniel, so nothing is prog rock.
It's Prog Rock. We're gonna get the band together. Okay,
That's right.
Eleanor recognizes Augie as Swig, and they're all like getting ready to get some sick dead people loving going on. They're like, hey,
there's
you know,
about to be some dead alive action happening. Oh, you got Mr. Magic Fingers. You still got time for one more lick?
yeah.
And I'm like,
that's one hot lick.
Go for it.
No.
Still
Got the
doing
band
it.
together. We got the sick guitar. Fuck yeah, Willie. We're gonna go. Like we've got time to get the album done. We'll go to the recording studio. We get there. We break into it. Fucking Scott and Caleb Bang Jansen are there in their underwear. Why are you in your underwear?
Because rock and roll is not about doing cocaine and taking off all your clothes and boys being boys and wrestling and
Caleb Bang Jansen pulls a gun out of where?
prison
He's in his
wallet.
underwear. Where did they fucking pull that gun?
Prison wallet, 100%.
Prison, right. That Scott's like, what are you doing? Like, no, man, this man's wanted for murder. Like, I'm protecting us. Self-defense. And then Vlad's like, use me, Willie. And
Put
we
me
throw
in,
like
coach.
a weird Vlad head and then hands combo over. Looks like a little fucking Goomba.
It did look like a Goomba.
It does look like a Goomba.
flies at him, and he ends up hitting Scott, and he's like, non on Scott. And Caleb Bang Jansen takes off, and Philip catches up to him, and he pulls a butcher's knife out of his back, and he goes, nice cock, let's rock.
He does do that.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention Philip can play the bassoon, and Prog Rock, uses everything.
They use
so
everything.
That's gonna be
A diddly do, a bassoon,
fine.
whatever you got.
Didgeridoo?
Not
No,
a diddly do, right?
A diddly do.
no. That's
It's-
an invention. That's a musical instrument of his own design.
It's more of the south.
Okay.
It's more of a southern
What is it?
variation.
What does it sound like?
It's a diddly do, and it
It goes
goes
diddly do, diddly do,
diddly do,
diddly do.
Would you
They
use
use
that
it
when
in
you're like
Wayne's World
when you're
when they
going
use the
back in
white.
time? Yeah.
Yeah. Delaware. Yeah. Well, we catch
Fire at the disco.
Fire at the Disco.
Prog rock.
We catch Caleb Bang Jansen with some intestines. Wrap him up.
Yeah.
So these guys are seeing the ghosts.
So if it's okay, yeah. Let's
They
say
never acknowledge it.
Well, they do and they don't. They look down, but we don't know what they're actually seeing. Like Caleb Bang Jansen's like, oh, what the fuck, when he's wrapped up in the intestines. But how did he get both of those dudes? Like, especially when they had a gun. How did he stop them both? What actually happened if there wasn't ghosts there? Also, how did he finish the album?
happened? This is quite the
Who
predicament.
was working the board?
These cops need to investigate and figure out what
And they're
really
there.
happened.
But you know what? I will kill these as hostages if you don't let me finish this album. We sacrifice one of Vlad's hands. We send it out there. That's okay. That's not his noodling hand.
Why did he say gross?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, does he think that means jerking it? Because noodling is when you go like into the
fish,
water,
yeah,
and you put your fish in their mouth. That's
you put
dangerous.
your fish in their mouth. That's what you do.
Yeah, that's what you do. Don't worry
Does
about
noodling also mean
okay.
something else, so we're just not aware?
Let's start
If
it over.
I'm being,
We're gonna start this
what
over.
is
No.
noodling?
We get the
Welcome, horrible people, to the
Horrible Noodling Podcast.
Oh God!
I noodle your
Money
fish.
Frog, stay tight.
Don't fall out, Money Frog.
Noodling.
Don't fall out, Money
If
Frog.
I type noodling, legal, moral.
It's noodling's illegal.
What's the
in a lot of
Pope? What's
states.
the Pope's stance on noodling, Daniel?
Okay, so for Urban Dictionary, noodled is to spoon a cuckold after having sex with another man, ensuring ample man juice noodles onto him from the magician's sleeve in an effort to degrade and cause jealousy.
I'm sorry.
There were a lot of words
What?
in there. You know what? If you're gonna hide behind euphemisms and poetry like that poem,
To
then
spoon a cuckold
I don't want you to repeat
after
it.
having sex with another man, ensuring ample man juice noodles onto him from the magician's sleeve in an effort to degrade and cause jealousy.
What is
What
the
about
magician's
that? Did
sleeve?
you not under?
So the guy who's cuckolding the other guy is the magician?
No.
People are gonna think we're not cool because we don't know all these sex things. We have sex.
Huh.
What a part of our show makes
I-
you think that we don't have sex?
I don't have Urban Dictionary sex, apparently.
I don't know. Your wife's kind of freaky, but maybe not like that though. Like she freaks me out. Like, that's the kind of freaky she is.
I mean, the thing is, like, anybody could just make something up and put it on there. Although,
What?
you
No,
know,
these are
from,
documentaries.
It's like Wikipedia.
from what I've heard, that's correct, though. So I don't know. You know,
Everything I've heard says that's correct. Yes.
all my research on the various documentaries that are out there says that's correct. So
Well, we can't. The cops are causing feedback. We can't start finishing the album until we handle this. They brought in Emily to talk to him. I'm like, yeah, she's just straightforward. Like, yeah, they wanted me to come here and say I forgive you and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, what do you want to say? I'm fucking pissed at you. All this bullshit, blah, 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 blah. And somehow he wins her back over and gets her into telling the Bear Creek story, which will take easily 7 minutes, depending on how she tells it.
That's why
that's
I don't
half
say a
of
story.
Tubular Bells.
I say a rant.
Yeah, it's a rant. It's great. And I said that rock progressed because we're progressing this rock.
We are rocking with this
Okay.
corpse band, and I want the record.
Oh, it sounds great. I like this track they've been working on. Eleanor's like in there, like, yeah, feeling it, like working the boards. They're in there, like what? Someone's on drums. Vlad's on drums. Playing with his intestines and shit. Augie's on bass, of course. Philip is doing something that's not a bassoon. And they're just jamming. And there's effects going on. It's getting all crazy. There's a sick flute at some point. But they're still missing that key ingredient. But you know what? Vlad does like a betrayal thing. He sucks up all the instruments and the other corpses, and he's like this mega Vlad. And he's like, you're never gonna finish this, Willie. So he's all of Willie's like fears that he's been harboring, the things that have been keeping him from trying to actually finish the thing, because what if it fails? What if it's not good? It's like, how are you gonna finish this with me out here, Vlad? Willie's like, I'm gonna ignore you, okay? I'm just gonna ignore you. So this is his growth. He's been Scrooged. He's a whole person now. And he's gonna shred this Mobius Megatar that the police guy outside can hear. And it's beautiful. Everyone's beautiful. There's like rainbows. He's got a cape. He's like kicking. He's jumping around. It's awesome. Scott's like, that's what rock and roll is all about. And then he's like done. And then he gets speared by one of the cops. And then he goes to jail. And we're hearing the news. And Caleb Bang Jansen and Scott are accepting the Album of the Year award for him because he's in jail, which I think is great. Caleb Bang Jansen isn't too happy about it. Emily goes to meet him at the little phone call window thing, and he's happy. He's at peace now. He got tiny headphones made for his tiny ear canals from a company.
He's a big deal.
It's a big deal. She left something real nice for him in his cell. It's that weird little like electronic music thingy he plays with. I don't know what it is. Daniel, you know what it is?
It's a thing.
A tonal.
It's a thing. You know?
I've seen them before. No idea what it is. He hangs his little thing on the wall. He's playing his thing. He's got a nice little cell there. I don't think they're letting anyone near him because he murdered all those people.
Yeah,
It probably seems pretty dangerous.
I got questions about that because they
Caller,
said they
you're on
never
the air.
found any bodies. And so the only thing they really have him for right now is this like breaking and entering, kidnapping.
I think he took the bodies with him to the recording.
All he took
Also,
was
I feel
Eleanor's
like-
corpse. And I mean, he didn't kill
He
her.
didn't kill her.
No, I'm
I
saying he
feel like,
took all the
though,
bodies there.
He had to go back and get them?
Yeah.
Took them all.
Yeah,
No,
he
they
took
turned
them
into
I feel like he
an
admitted
instrument
it.
demon. It doesn't matter. It's there's a Latin term, but it's like the body of the crime. You can say whatever you want, but they actually have to have some kind of other evidence other than you just running your mouth.
Now,
No,
so,
they don't.
Surely he
Oh,
had
they
a
do.
machete that had
No,
blood
they
on
don't.
it.
I've seen it.
Chestnut Man?
Jury be like, yeah, you guilty.
Well, yeah, you got to have like a missing person
Evidence and shit.
and like some blood or, something. You got to have something other than you just saying it.
Okay, so you got the missing person, him saying it, and the eyewitness of her saying it.
I think it all depends on where you are, though. Because remember that Lift to Hell movie we watched where they tried to arrest half the hospital because one guy committed suicide?
Well,
And then in Norway, you could literally show up, murder someone in front of the cops at the station, and they're still not going to know who did it.
anybody could have done that one.
Chestnut Man did it.
Yager.
We got another one.
We got another chestnut man.
I think he came clean. I think he said, this is what I did with the bodies. They probably checked the pig shit.
Oh, you check the pig.
Checked the pig shit. They killed the pig and cut it open like a shark from Jaws.
Yeah.
And out came Philip.
And he was
Well, I
okay.
mean, it's a happy ending. All the dead neighbors seem like they're in a better place.
There's Force Ghosts.
Yeah. Willie is happy now. Emily seems happier in her relationship with Willie. I don't know that they're back
now-
together like that.
Now she doesn't have to spend time with him. It's great.
Perfect relationship.
It is.
Well, and she still gets the benefits of his album of the year. He's doing 3 life terms. He ain't getting out. Someone gets to spend that money. She gets all the sugar and doesn't have to deal with the daddy.
All the yeah, that's how you do it.
So Emily's a big winner here.
Movie should have been called "Watch Your Boyfriend
Watch your
Destroy all
levels.
the-
You nailed it, Daniel. Watch your levels.
Watch Him
Destroy all your boyfriend's neighbors and then take his hit album,
Take
live off
his
that,
hit album."
and let him
Live
stay in
off
jail.
That's what I was trying to say.
How to be the ultimate, how to find a sugar daddy and then get him in jail.
How to.
Or what did Kenny say?
And-
Let's just say that.
That's my move, you son of a bitch. So, you guys like this movie?
Yeah.
I do like this
It was
movie.
a damn good time. It was kind of a weird one to talk about. We were all over the place here. Maybe it's us tonight. Maybe it's not the movie.
It's totally
But it's
not
also
that
one
I'm
of the-
carving a face into a giant box right now. That is not what it is.
That is not what's going on.
Do you want to see it? Do you want to see the
No,
face?
I
have?
don't want to see it.
I want to see it. Audience, you want to see it? If Ryan sends me a picture of it, I'll post it on the Twitter.
Oh my god.
Let me see it.
It's not done.
I like this movie. I thought it was a good time.
Wow.
That's a hell of a good face. Is it Halloween over there? Because it's like the opposite season and everything. Because you're on the other side of the
And
world.
it's got ears on the side.
Okay, but I don't see a place to put your head in it yet.
I made it for her.
Well,
I don't
how's
see a
she gonna
place to
put
put
her
her head
head
in it.
I don't know if that was her plan.
Well, it is now. She didn't think that far.
You're right.
Say, daughter, do you need daddy to cut an anus into this thing so you can shove your head inside of it?
So
I
that
said,
it can.
Daddy?
I said, Daddy, I need the toy to poop, and then I need to take it and feed it back into the toy, like in Bethrigan, and so that it gets very angry with me,
Exactly.
Daddy, and it makes me crash the car. Yeah.
We all agree. It's a great movie. Our director, Josh Forbes, big music video guy. Okay. He's done some hits. He did The Fray, You Found Me. Okay. Now, here's one. I didn't know what this one is, okay? Luciana, you ever heard of them?
No.
They got a song called I'm Still Hot that features Betty White. And I see a picture of it.
Look at him. He's Googling right now.
I'm staring at
He's
it.
putting it. He's bookmarking it for the sexy time folder later.
Betty White is standing there in like a tracksuit with a snake wrapped around her, around all these like dudes in these like gold shorts and they're all buff. Betty White lived a fucking life, okay? He directed an Offspring video, Coming for You. Daniel will appreciate this one. The last thing he directed before this movie was a Carly Rae Jepsen video.
You remember Carly Rae?
It's Not Christmas Till Somebody Cries. Your favorite Carly Rae Jepsen song?
Daniel's making a face, but that is something that is Daniel's Christmas song. Okay, it's not Christmas until someone cries. I look at you, Daniel, and I say, yeah,
Daniel, you were just told us you watched a whole like Tiny Desk concert
It was
thing
like
of
14
fucking
minutes.
Olivia Rodrigo, and you're gonna tell me you wouldn't watch
I'm sorry,
the same
what was
thing?
that name?
Whatever her name is, Rodrigo. And you're telling me that you wouldn't watch a whole thing of Miss Call Me Maybe, Carly Rae Jepsen's fucking thing? Here's my number, so call me maybe.
In the
Knock
music
me
video
up and
to
I'll
that,
have your baby.
it's the dude is like mowing her lawn, and it's like,
Oh, that's That's sexual harassment.
that's my
He's just trying to
problem.
do a
That's
job.
my problem.
Oh man, Carly Rae.
Canceled.
Well, when she said it's not Christmas till somebody cries, she gets off on other people's pain and sexually harassing them.
She's a serial harasser.
She's a serial harasser, and we were the first ones to come out and call her out on this. And we take stands here.
Cancel.
Horrorble Opinions.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
What's her name? Fuck.
Ramirez.
Ramirez. Yeah, this is a fun movie. You should watch it. I like the poster for it, the one shot. I think I might try to get a printing of it because it's very good. Got everything you want on it. Guitars, intestines, Vlad, Super Vlad.
Cheez-Its?
The pig.
So got Cheez-Its on there? Because I want Cheez-Its.
Got Cheez-Its.
I think what you do, you print it out like really big poster size, and then you get one of those plastic cover protector mats that you put on tables, and then you can have it on your kitchen table.
He just fucking said that.
How embarrassing. I drew a dick on your head.
Now
What if we
Ryan's
print
thinking,
it?
did he?
Dickhead.
Did he say that?
What if we print it?
Welcome back to everyone's favorite podcast, Gaslight, the podcast.
Gaslight Boys, where we go over the invention of the gaslight lamp. A lamp that is fueled by gas.
It's gotten a bad rap of late, and we're trying to bring it
that's
back.
what
Gaslighting's okay.
Like a genie lamp. You know what? That's what that is, kind of. You know what I mean?
Is it?
I don't
Is
actually
it?
remember.
Is it?
Thought it was something that a genie lived in.
Well, yeah, the genie lives in it, but it's like, why you call that a lamp?
I thought that was just
But
an
it's
oil
like-
lamp.
It is what
A
it
little
is.
light
Yeah.
for you.
But it's like, what is that?
What do you mean? What is that?
What is that? An oil
It's a genie
lamp.
lamp.
Where's the
I
light
think like
go?
you open the top and there's a wick that hangs out.
Not in there. Not in a genie lamp. I didn't see no wick in the genie lamp.
Oh, that's
What?
his dick. That's his dick.
Saying that's his dick?
It's his dick.
That was Robin Williams' dick?
That was his whole dick. You're going to talk about genies' dicks in International Genies Month? This month of all months?
I
I think they like to be called gins. All right.
I'm a gin in a bottle, and I
You
can't
gotta-
get it up.
You gotta light
I
my
could go
dick
get
the
gin
right
in a
way.
bottle right now.
I bet you could.
Why is there a D in that
Actually
if
got
it's
some in
silent?
the
Is it
Cabinet
silent?
right now, Ryan. The gin. Why
Well,
did he cover his nipples when he sneezed?
Well,
he
Well,
didn't want
well,
milk to
well.
shoot out.
well. Any movie recommendations?
That's
No?
right, Daniel. Breakfast time is
Airheads?
finished.
He's lactating.
Dead Alive,
Dead Alive. Brain Dead?
Brain Dead.
Sure.
Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. We're just recommending Peter Jackson movies, right?
Yeah, it's fine. Probably go play Deadly Premonition.
No.
Listen to Tubular Bells. That's a prog rock song.
I think a lot of the Final Fantasy music is prog rock. I'm gonna say that.
It probably is.
Probably is.
Well, as always, I've been your should have listened to my Money Frogs Bad Omens host, Kenny.
I'm sailing away. Is that prog rock?
What?
Set an open course for the Virgin Sea.
I feel like it is. Is it?
And I've got to be
Who sings
free. Who sings that? It's Styx.
Is Styx prog rock?
I think every time it's a new rock song, it's technically progressed from an older rock song.
Some purists argue that they don't fit the strict definition of prog rock, but there's more to the story.
I feel like there can't be a strict definition of prog rock. I think it's loose by nature.
Prog rock is life, Daniel.
I'm gonna
Daniel,
say
do you have passion about anything?
hard
You know
drive
what's rough?
space.
Oh, you know what's rough about these
Actually,
kind of
I have
outros?
passion about Googling if bands are prog rock or not. That's my passion today.
Beautiful. I'm wishing we could go back 30 years and talk some sense into Phil Collins, Ryan.
Oh, I forgot about that bit. That's a good bit.
Is Phil Collins prog rock?
Yeah. He sneezed and covered his nipples.
He didn't do that.